All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to John's Breakdown Podcast number 34. This is Derrick, the co-host. Today I'm just going to be running down a couple topics, putting my opinions out there and seeing what you guys have to see in the comments down below. First one we're going to go to the NFL. So this year, I'm not sure, the dude from the Oakland's, the safety, Charles Woodson, I believe, he announced retirement. Peyton Manning retired. Calvin Johnson, also known as Megatron, retired. Peyton Manning retired. So I believe the 2021 Hall of Fame class is going to be a tough ballot to get. Although I think it is going to be a runaway show that Peyton Manning will be first ballot, lead the way with over half, or however the Hall of Fame honors go. But to me, he's a guaranteed lock for the first round. First time his name pops up on a ballot, he will be in the Hall of Fame. Next little tidbit of news, Colt McCoy is supposed to be signing with the Redskins for 3 years. I don't know if the amount of money is determined yet, but he will be backing up Kirk Cousins because they have released RG3 from the Washington Redskins. So it's going to be Cousins' team to lead and McCoy's to back up. Then we got Mike Tomlin, who just recently, I believe it was last night, maybe 2 nights ago, blasted his own player, DeAngelo Williams. He said, DeAngelo Williams went on an interview and basically said that last year Peyton Manning was garbage. That's true. He wasn't himself, but he wasn't that bad. Now, obviously, I'm on the East Coast, so I don't know. I only can look at stats from that season. I can very easily see that he wasn't on par with himself. But one of the legends in the game, and he has an off year. He's an older quarterback. He's, I think, one of the older ones that was in the league at the time, and an off year is not to be unexpected. And now DeAngelo Williams from the Pittsburgh Steelers, I understand, free speech, he is entitled to what he says, but maybe don't go after someone as high caliber as Peyton Manning, because then you have his coach Mike Tomlin basically say, quit while you're behind, because it's his year, it's his last year. He won the Super Bowl, he goes out champion of the world, champion of the NFL as well, and it's just, let the man retire in peace. Don't be kicking dirt on him yet. Now we're going to move on to the NBA. Will the Warriors break the 73 win record, or maybe 72 and makes it 73 for the record? I want to say yes, but after they lost to LA in the way that they did, where no one showed up basically, that kind of puts a little bit doubt in my mind, but then again, it is only one game like that. Curry is going to rebound. The Splash Brothers are going to rebound. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm not sure if the Splash Brothers is Curry and someone else, but I believe that this team will rebound, and I believe that they will tie, if not break, the record held by the 72-73 Bulls. Might be 72 or 73, I'm not exactly sure. But I believe that they will tie or break the record this year. Moving on to the MLB, unfortunately nothing major is happening this week. I know pitchers reported a couple weeks ago, I believe the position players report in a week or two, but other than that, not too much deals. NCAA basketball, the men's side, tournament season began on Monday or yesterday, Tuesday. Definitely let me know who you guys got for your team's conference. I know the ACC is going to come down to either Virginia or probably North Carolina, depending on how the brackets go. I haven't looked at any of the brackets. I believe that is Virginia's conference tournament to lose. Big Ten, I believe it is going to be Michigan State and Indiana. Now, I am a Maryland fan at heart, and after I saw how damn good Indiana was, that kind of took me back. I was like, holy crap, I did not realize Indiana was that good. Now, and that's with knowing that they won the conference tournament, or conference regular season champions. But, yeah, I think if Maryland does match up against Michigan State, it could go into an overtime game, but I believe Michigan State, led by Tom Izzo's just brilliant coaching, will win that game. Now, also, Izzo came out and said that the Terrapins were the best team top to bottom, statistically. I believe that, but they're just not gelling the way that they were supposed to. The loss at Minnesota basically showed it. With a couple guys not playing well, we need everyone else to step in, and no one stepped up. That was the reason why we lost that game. Suleiman and Layman tried their hardest, but you need the guys like Jared Nickens, Jalen Brantley, Michael Tchaikovsky, DeMonte Dow. We need them to step up when Diamond Stone, Melo Trimble, and Suleiman kind of take a back seat for a few minutes. We need them to help ease the load for them. And that's all the conferences I really know, all the teams. That's just because ACC Maryland was a part of that 2-3 years ago. And definitely let me know what teams you guys like and how you think that team's conference bracket will stack up. All I know is this year for March Madness, once the tournament rolls in, no one is going to have a perfect bracket at the end of the week, at the end of the first round, because this year it's wide open. A 16 seed could win it this year. Maryland's supposed to be the best team this year. They're probably going to get a 3-4 seed. Duke, coming off their national championship. I don't know how they've kind of bounced back after their ridiculous losing streak, but they're probably going to get a 2, maybe a 3 seed after that expected 1. But it's going to be a fun March Madness this year. And moving on to the NHL for the last topic, are the Capitals for real? Do you guys put faith in the Capitals? If you are a fan or if you are an outside looking in, do you think the Capitals are for real? This becomes more and more prevalent, because they keep finding ways to win. Now, a good team will win close games, and they kind of are doing that. Like last year with Maryland's basketball, they were 8-1 in points decided by 6 points or less. They exceeded their expectations. Now, can the Capitals do it? I said last week when I did the show that I think that they will, just because everyone is clicking, they're gelling perfectly. Now, they did make a move that kind of interested me. Daniel Winnick for Brooks Lake to lose Edmonton, or a Canadian team. And I was a little unsure about that, because why, with the team doing exceptionally well, would you touch that chemistry? But it doesn't seem like it's hurt them too much. I know Brooks Lake hadn't played in a little bit, and he wasn't performing the way he should have been, but I think the Caps are for real this year. And this is as a Capitals fan who's watched them get to like 3-0, we're going to sweep, and then we get crushed 4-7 or 4-3. It's something about this team, to me, is different. Now, if the same thing happens, then part of me will not be surprised. But if we do make it to the Stanley Cup, I will be happily surprised. But, with them, you just got to hope that they can perform to their expectations, because this team is good no matter what anyone says. They have the most points. They have a couple less games played than the second team in the conference. So things are looking up for the Washington Capitals. Alright guys, this is going to go up on my channel, Derrick's Gaming channel, and John Adkins, his breakdown channel. This is going to be episode 34 again. Thank you guys for tuning in, and definitely leave your comments down below. What maybe if you like soccer, let us know so we can kind of research and see how teams are doing. I know my dad likes the German football league, the Bundesliga, I believe. He's a big fan of Dortmund. I know a little bit about the MLS. Hutton Hall and Arsenal, I believe, played last night. I hope I'm pronouncing that name. Hutton Hall, I believe they're going to be promoted up to the big leagues with Arsenal, because that was... They have a really weird way on how they do stuff like that. But anyway, guys, definitely leave a like, comment, and definitely let us know what you guys want to hear next week, or whenever I do this, or when me and John can finally get together and work on one together. Alright guys, peace out. Thank you.